Hey friends, welcome to our story time. This is the first one that we're doing for kind of older kids, so this would be perfect for anybody in maybe later elementary school, just because there's a little bit of spookiness to it, and so we wanted to make sure that all of our preschoolers didn't get scared, so we saved this for our older friends. So I'm so glad that you guys are tuning in. Hey Ian, hey Harper, thanks for tuning in today. So I chose this book. This was a favorite of mine when I was a kid. My mom used to read it to us all the time, and we loved it because she would do all like the spooky voices, and we just thought that was the best. You know, sometimes you like to get scared. It's kind of fun, and so we would have her read us this before bedtime, and we'd get all good and spooked up. So this is a book. It's called Do Not Open, and here's the cover of it. And it's about Miss Moody and her cat, Captain Kidd, and she picks up stuff at the beach. So she walks along the beach and finds all sorts of treasures and brings them into her house. And now when I walk on the beach as an adult, I always think about this book because I'm always looking for little pieces of sea glass or driftwood or that kind of thing to pick up. So anyway, this is the book that I chose today. We will go ahead and start it, and yeah, I hope you guys like it. It is called Do Not Open. Miss Moody lived at Land's End with Captain Kidd. Captain Kidd wasn't the famous pirate. He was a cat. And one morning, after a storm, Miss Moody found him washed up on the beach. He was nearly drowned. She nursed him back to health, and he repaid her kindness by keeping her cottage free of mice. Look at our little cottage, all the sea glass there. So pretty. Captain Kidd hated storms. Miss Moody loved them. Just about everything in her cottage was found on the beach. Even the handsome banjo clock over her fireplace. The only thing wrong with it was it wouldn't go. The hands always pointed to 20 minutes to 4 o'clock. She's got a cool place, huh? Lots of neat stuff she's picked up. Late one September afternoon, the sky darkened. Wind blustered up from the southeast. Miss Moody knew what was coming. She shut the windows and lit a cheery fireplace. Then she made a delicious chowder for supper. There was enough for Captain Kidd, but he wouldn't come out from under her bed to eat it. Lightning flashed, thunder crashed, rain dashed against the windows, and all evening the wind howled furiously and tried to blow the little cottage to Halifax. Was Miss Moody worried? Not a bit. Her sturdy house had been built by a sea captain. It could ride out any storm. She washed the supper dishes and went to bed with a good ghost story. Now and then she smiled as she wondered what surprises might be waiting for her on the beach in the morning. Captain Kidd crept out of his hiding place and snuggled under her quilt. Miss Moody tickled him under his chin and turned out the light. "Silly old cat," she said. "What on earth is there to be afraid of?" After a quick breakfast the next morning, Miss Moody got out the old wheelbarrow. She and Captain Kidd were ready for a treasure hunt. The first thing she found was a pretty box full of wet cookies, just what she needed for her postcard collection. She dumped out the cookies and stowed the box in her wheelbarrow. Then she saw something red in the sand. It was a rug. She shook it out. One corner was missing, but it would look just lovely in her bedroom. The torn end could be tucked under the chest of drawers, so she stowed the rug in her wheelbarrow. She next came upon a pile of driftwood. What gorgeous colors it would make burning in her fireplace. There was too much for one load, so she stowed as much as she could in her wheelbarrow and headed home. She would come back for the rest later. Captain Kidd saw it first, and he didn't like it at all. Nearly hidden in the sand was a small, dark bottle. Colored bottles of all kinds hung in Miss Moody's west window, and when the sun shone through them, it was like being in church. But there were no deep purple bottles like this. It was closed tight, and the words were scratched on it, "Do not open." A voice said, What do you want more than anything in the world? Well, more than anything in the world, Miss Moody wanted her banjo clock to run properly, to tick and bong like banjo clocks are supposed to, but she was certainly not about to tell this to a stranger. None of your beeswax, she snapped, and turned around to see who had sneaked up behind her. But no one was anywhere in sight. She couldn't even see Captain Kidd for a moment. Then she noticed his tail twitching under the wheelbarrow. I'll give you whatever you want if you let me out, pretty please. The voice was coming from the bottle. Miss Moody almost dropped it. Who are you? She gasped. I'm a poor child. I was put in here by a wicked magician. I want to go home to my mama. Pull out the stopper. Please free me. Should she open the bottle? Miss Moody could not stand hearing a child cry, so she tugged at the stopper, and suddenly it popped out. Smoke trickled out of the bottle. She threw it on the sand. The smoke came out in billows, twisting into a big black cloud. The bottle burst, and from inside the cloud came horrid laughter. It was not the laughter of a child. Free! Roared a voice like thunder. The smoke cleared away, and Miss Moody was staring at the biggest, ugliest creature she had ever seen. Thank you, madam, it said. Too bad you didn't make a wish. You could have had anything you wanted. Gold, jewels, a palace. I could have made you queen or president. Now, I must get to work. Work, said the astonished Miss Moody. Lots of work. When anyone wants to steal or cheat or lie or hurt someone else to start a nice little war, I help them do it. Just for fun, I get into people's dreams and children wake up screaming. That's just what you are. A bad dream, said Miss Moody. A bad, bad dream. Why aren't you afraid of me? Because I'm not afraid of anything I don't believe in, and I don't believe in you for 1 minute. The creature grew bigger and uglier. Now are you afraid of me? It said. No, said Miss Moody. Oh, she's brave. The creature grew even bigger and even uglier. Are you still not afraid of me? It snarled. Getting bigger and uglier. Me, said Miss Moody. I'm only afraid of one thing, and you can't grow small like a little mouse. The creature vanished, and at Miss Moody's feet was a tiny gray mouse. Captain Kidd pounced so quickly it didn't have time to squeak. He killed it and swallowed the mouse. Captain, cried Miss Moody, are you all right? Captain Kidd said, Miss Moody, Captain Kidd, and the wheelbarrow all went home, wobbling a little bit. Before they got to the cottage, Miss Moody heard it. Bong, bong, bong. She rushed inside. The handsome banjo clock over the fireplace was ticking away busily, and the hands pointed to 1 minute past 8 o'clock. The end. So, there is Do Not Open, which, like I said, was one of our favorite books when we were little kids. We just loved getting by all the voices that my mom would do when she was reading to us. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's one of my favorites, and like I said, when I go to the beach to look for seashells or driftwood, I always think about finding a purple say Do Not Open, and I just love thinking about that book. So thank you for joining. Good to see Janica. Good to see everybody out there. Hey Debbie. Hey Johnson boys. Thanks for watching. Hope you'll tune in next time. I'll be sure to post when that will be. Parents, feel free to share the video if you know somebody who else would enjoy that. And yeah, stay well and keep reading, friends. Bye.